Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member. First question, the PCRs and CMRs, full-time or part-time positions?
These are full-time positions.
Okay, very well. We talked about meeting the 23% contracting stipulation. We're at 22.7. What are we as far as vet-owned, women-owned, minority-owned right now?
I can get you that. In 2010, so the small businesses overall were 22.7%, as you said. Women-owned small businesses were just over 4%. Small disadvantaged businesses were just under 8%. Service-disabled veteran-owned small businesses were 2.5%.
Okay.
And HUBs-owned businesses were 2.8%.
Now, how does that relate to the statutory?
To their goals, I'm sorry. Yeah. So the women-owned businesses are 4% towards a 5% goal, okay. So about a little less than a percent short. SDBs were at 8% towards a 5% goal, so significantly exceeding. Okay. Service-disabled vets, 2.5% of a 3% goal, so 0.5% short. Okay. And HUB zones, 2.8% of a 3%.
Very well. The last question. What do we see as the average amount of time that we have this mentor-protege relationship going on? Is it a long umbilical cord, short umbilical cord?
I'd be happy to answer that for GSA's program. We ask of the mentors at least a 1-year commitment as a requirement, and up to 3 years.
Okay. Do we see any instances of, some bundling from the mentors to the proteges as far as, getting them to come on as subcontractors, or are they truly operating independently to help people on contracts that are, I guess, separate from what their field of expertise is?
We have seen good contracts awarded both on the prime and the subcontract level to protege firms. Certainly, subcontracts are a great way for small businesses to enter the federal marketplace, either as a starting point or as continued ways to win federal contract work.
Okay.
And Congressman West, I'll just expand for the 8A Business Development's Mentor Protege Program. We did see some issues with the way that the joint ventures between those mentors and proteges were happening. And in March, we released the first comprehensive revision of the 8A regulations in more than a decade, which addressed a lot of the issues around that. So
very well. That was a concern that I had.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I yield back. Let's go vote.